let's talk about NVIDIA. AMD, Trump opened the door for them potentially to sell chips in China.
Yeah.
With the caveat of 15% of the sales goes to the U.S. government.
What does that sound like to you?
A deal?
Okay.
Not today, Satan. Nope.
Nah, I don't know. When I read it, there was this E word that kept coming up in my mind. I'm like, yo, this sounds like
it's the I word. The shit.
Well, the thing about Trump is that he's gonna always make a deal.
Okay.
Say what you want about him. He's making deals. He's making deals. Like he made a deal with Congo to get their natural resources.
That's not hopeful though.
But I'm just saying, like he's thinking
just factual, right?
He's like one of the first. He might be the first president that's thinking like a sharp businessman. Like he's not thinking like a diplomat. He's thinking like a businessman. He's making a lot of deals, bro. Ukraine, he got their resources, their natural resources.
That's above
our protection. Then he's about to meet. Then he's but I'm saying then he's about to. Meet, then he's about to meet.
I love you, brother.
Protection.
No, I'm being honest. He's not doing a bad job when it comes to making these deals.
He is making deals, and this is. I'm glad you said that.
We gotta be. No, fair. We gotta be fair about the situation.
So here is the important part, and I'm glad you said that he's making deals because the whole movement has been about making America great. Say what you want about that. That's fine. Whatever side of the alley on, whatever. Here's what you should be doing as investors. If they're going to tell you that they're going to make America great again, find the great American companies.
NVIDIA.
Because well, there goes one, right? Look at who he partners with. I've been talking about Dell for the past 2 months. Look at what Dell's been doing, right? Everybody thought, oh, that's a computer company. No. They partnered with NVIDIA to make racks, right? So those GPUs sit inside racks, that sit inside data centers, they're partnered with them in that. Look at how Dell's been performing, right? Look at Oracle over the past year, right? American company. We talked about Micron for a year now, right? He puts a tax on semiconductors, right? Samsung, not American company. SY Hynix, not American company. Who becomes a leader in the high bandwidth memory space? That American company. Micron, look at how it performed today. Start finding the companies that are going to dominate in that space, especially the semi space, because we've seen already from a supply chain during the pandemic, we cannot rely on foreign entities. If he's going to say make American great, outside of Intel, right? And he already had some choice words with the CEO. Start finding those companies, y'all.
Sounded familiar, right?
Yep. Yep.
I'll play God and devil's advocate on this. Jensen is smart enough to know that he needs both continents for NVIDIA to keep their dominance. Well played. Trump also knows, let me find a way to give Jensen what he wants, and I get what I want at the same time. I'm not a political expert, but to me, if I allow you to sell your greatest inventions to our enemy currently at the time, is it beneficial for us short term or long term? But they kind of find a way to meet in the middle. Somehow, a Chinese ring was coming here anyway and sending the hoppers over. So let me just destroy that streamline and just come directly to me. Pay the VIG. That's a great lesson you got to learn in gambling. Ed Sekoda, a man for all markets who mastered gambling and then went to the markets. Big rule is you have to pay that toll fee. So now if I'm only given a small percentage back and I'm now allowed to sell some of my B tier products to China, it makes the company even bigger and prevents a real deep seek like thing from happening. But is this, I don't want to say the treason word, but like, is it close to that?
I was thinking friendly extortion. Friendly extortion. And we're only talking about it from one end of the pendulum, right? We're talking about NVIDIA. And yeah, NVIDIA, you pay that 15%. They can afford to do it, right?
For sure.
I think they're going to report, I think, 200 billion in revenue this quarter. 200 billion. They pay 50. Okay.
That's a lot of money.
AMD, that's not the same situation
at all.
Their margins are much smaller. Their revenue is much smaller. Their
Market share
reliance,
much smaller. Yep.
right? Their reliance on that China demographic is much larger.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little. This is a slight red flag for me. And you know, I've been big on AMD, but this is something we got to revisit.
Because it can cut dramatically into the profitability. Like
Exactly.
NVIDIA, and this is one thing I always tell you guys to look at. The net margin of a company matters because it determines how much they can outspend their customer in terms of market share, acquisition, and development into future products. NVIDIA, great cushion. If you look at AMD though, net margin 9.11%. That's
Not the same.
different than NVIDIA's 55%.
Right.
Dramatically. So if they have to pay a 15% VIG, they could potentially be flat or run negative paying that fee. Now I'm sure he'll structure it to where it doesn't disassemble or decimates their business. But let's say if it's 4%, that's a dramatic chop to AMD.
Or what they do is I think the M130 is the chip. Instead of being the 18,000, if they're selling it to China, now it's 24,000. Right? You put
And
that
the
on.
fees get passed on to them.
The fees get passed on.
That's smart.
Well, then also you got to look at it like Trump is providing in real time a blueprint of what to do as far as if you're an investor. So
And
president is questionable.
Listen, he did good on this deal though, but I got you.
He did good on what?
On trying to structure this deal. You got it.
Well, okay. So he goes into restructure crypto while he's wheeling and dealing in the situation. He makes a meme coin, makes $600 million on a meme coin, restructures, got the whole cabinet. That to you is a green light to invest in crypto. And what happened? Crypto booms. Then he's putting pressure on all these companies to have infrastructure in America. They cave in one by one. Apple announces $100 billion and the stock goes up $20 as a result. He took all of the important people to Saudi Arabia. We told you that on Blackout.
For sure.
All of those companies, if you invested in any of those companies at that time, you're up more than you were then. Now,
For sure.
He goes to Africa. He does the deal in Congo. Took 30 years to get that done. Takes, like I said, he takes a percentage of natural resources. All eyes are on Africa. He's moving around like Gordon Gekko with a get out of jail free card. Like I don't even think he's looking at himself as a president. He's looking at himself as like
dictator,
a businessman with a I can do anything in the world. Imagine if you was a businessman and you could do anything that you wanted in the world. You could run up a crypto. You can go to a different continent and take natural resources. You can bully Fortune 500 CEOs. That's what he's doing in real time. So as an investor, all you got to do is really follow what he's doing. Everything that he's doing is making money.
I mean, this is fact. Look,
for how long?
I'm gonna get there. Let's get there. We'll go. I just want to say this point, and then we'll go there. If we look at, I believe it was April 7th, when he put the tweet out. Obviously, this is when the tariffs go into full-fledged announcement, and it's in effect. And it tells you all the countries. Market historic full, right? April 8th, there's a meeting at the White House. You start seeing activity from government officials around 11:15. By 1:30 p.m., the president texts, "It's a good time to invest." The market since that day.
It's a fact. That's a fact.
Since that day, bro. All-time run.
Yep.
This is deeper than mob ties. This is like, this is the Godfather at this point.
If you could stay focused, because there's a lot of distractions in the world. If you could stay focused, keep yourself together long enough, you're gonna make a lot of money in the next 3 years.
Focus on the end game. Yep.
Yeah.
If you can keep your head together, stay focused, not get distracted, put the blinders on, and really lock in, because it's being laid out for you.
Mhm.
On
And
this
even
show,
after
on this show, it gets laid out for you every week, but
for sure.
in real time, every day, he's literally providing the blueprint of what's going to make money. You can't say he didn't tell you.
It's there. It's there. Look at who comes to the White House. Look at the meetings. Look at the industries, right? Like we talked about healthcare. He talked about healthcare. We put a tax on it. Look at what's happened to the healthcare sector, including Lilly recently.
For sure.
Damaged.
This is probably the most transparent that a presidential administration has had about what to invest in alongside when they're investing in it.
We've never seen anything
Never
like this.
seen anything
You,
like
you
that.
can argue good, bad, block all that out.
Take advantage of it.
Take advantage of it. Be in the game.
Which ones? NVIDIA.
Yeah, we're not here to argue good or bad. We're not here. Are you investing?
NVIDIA, Microsoft, Apple. When y'all said 24 karat gold, I said Tim Cook learned it. He's learned. You can try and have him as a combatant on a SWOT analysis. Threats you don't want, President of the United States. I don't care what company you run. So he's fixed that. As a result, like Rashad said, they went up. AMD, be okay. Lilly will rebound. We'll talk about that in a little. Visa, we told you. I'd never seen a CEO look so happy when we ran into him. Then he go out and everything. I don't know what the economy gonna do. Oh, you know. Visa's on a tear. And here come the stable coins.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.